Hey guys, it is TsubakiSwagg, and I'm coming to you with my review of Kill la Kill, episode 16, Girl Can't Help It, and the name will be in this general area, as always. And I do apologize in advance, because I will be trying to upload 3 more videos today, but I also want to apologize for not having this up yesterday. I was having the world's largest migraine ever, and it wasn't going to happen yesterday. But anyways, so this episode was pretty interesting because, you know, of course, it picks up where the last one left off at, where Ryuko and Satsuki's battle ended in a draw, and Satsuki left after Kiru pretty much destroyed the nudist beach hideout. So, as she was fleeing back, they show Ryuko talking to Mitsuki and his associate, along with Mako, and he pretty much tells her about like nudist beach, and he pretty much asks her for her help. And Ryuko like tells Mako to go home, and Mako's like, as long as you're my friend, I'm going to do whatever I can to help you, blah blah blah. So now Mako is part of the fight as well, because there's about to be a huge battle that is going to ensue between Nudist Beach and the Kiru's powerhouse. So as that was happening, Satsuki, when she was back on the aircraft after the gate finally closed and she stopped trying to look all badass and stuff, she collapsed on the ground, and it was coming from her overexerting herself using the Junketsu. And she's well aware of this, but she said that that's the only way that she can beat Ryuko as long as Ryuko has Senketsu. So she's going to continue to overexert herself. And when they were on the aircraft, she was like drinking her tea or whatever, and it turned out that Mui Harme of all people, was piloting the aircraft, and they decided she was gonna make a pit stop at her mom's house, Ragyo Kirin, whom is the leader of covers. But so Satsuki told them to, she told Yori to let the other Elite Four and everyone at the academy know that their arrival was going to be delayed. So they were on their way to her old home with her mother. And while all this was happening, this kind of happened simultaneously. So while Satsuki was at home and Ryuko was with Mitsuki and Mako at the nudist beach hideout, which Kiru only destroyed like the outer layers. There were way more like catacombs within the actual hideout, so she really didn't do much damage as she thought she did. But pretty much there was a part where Satsuki's mom was like molesting her in a pool of like life fiber water. It was a little awkward. Yeah, she was just like, yeah. That was the only time I've ever seen Satsuki not frown. But anyways, after her mom molested her, her mom took her to this big room that is off limits to everyone. And it turns out that she has it's like the most pure form of life fibers, and it turns out that life fibers are from outer space. I was like, what the hell? Where did this come from? Why? Okay, so it turns out that Senketsu and Junketsu and all the life fibers are aliens. And this is what Mitsuki told Ryuko, and the main reason why humanity evolved was because of life fibers. So if it hadn't been for life fibers, then humans wouldn't have evolved to the point that they are now. And then Ryuko's mom, not Ryuko's mom, Satsuki's mom was telling her how like why they started using life fibers to make clothes, and at the same time Mitsuki told Ryuko why they started using life fibers to make clothes, and that pretty much there's going to be a time when the world is mature enough and it's pretty much going to be the end of all humanity when the life fibers activate. And this is why Senketsu was made. And it turns out that Ryuko's dad is the one who created Nudist Beach, because he used to work under Satsuki's mom, Ragyo Kirin, in life fiber research, and when he found this out, he left and he created Nudist Beach, and he made Senketsu specifically for Ryuko because Ryuko is the only person who can wear him. So it turns out Senketsu is an alien and Ryuko is the only one who can wear him, and it looks like Satsuki is about to like betray her mother because her mother was supposed to be coming to the academy, and Ryuko's like, we'll make sure to give you a warm welcome. And then it like cut back to Ryuko, and yeah, so it looks like things are about to go down. So maybe Satsuki and Ryuko are gonna like team up or whatever. I don't know, it's a possibility because they could do some damage if they actually work together. But so it turns out that Senketsu was specifically made as a weapon to stop the life fibers from activating. So it's pretty much up to Ryuko and Senketsu to save the world. And Ryuko, of course, got angry and was like, she's not going to wear Senketsu as a weapon, and he shouldn't have to fight fibers of his own kind. So she took him off, and Shmugu pretty much threatened to kill Senketsu and her, because he said when Senketsu doesn't fight, it has no value, so it has no reason to be living. And of course Ryuko was like, well, you're gonna have to kill me first, and he was like, well, I'll be happy to oblige you, that's what you want. So, and that was pretty much the end of the episode. So, and oh my god, the opening and the outros I love the outro. It's like little chibi Mako like running around and playing with stuffed animals and stuff. It's so cute. But the intro is pretty sick. They finally changed the intro and it looks pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. And there was a part where they show like Senketsu open his other eye, so it looks like Ryuko might be getting another upgrade, maybe, possibly, I don't know. But things are getting pretty good. I did not think that they like life fibers were from outer space, and yeah, that threw me for a loop. But anyways, that was pretty much the end of the episode. I would love to hear what y'all think is going to happen. Do you think that Ryuko and Satsuki are going to have to team up to fight Satsuki's mom, Rego? Or do you think that Satsuki is going to go along with her mother and pretty much send the world into demise? Do you think that Ryuko is going to come to her senses and fight to save the world? What? And also, please explain to me why Mitsuki and everyone of Nudist Beach has like pink glowing nipples and genitalia. I don't understand. It's a little weird. But anyways, I would love to hear what y'all think is going to happen. So as always, please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.